Jackass. Aside from what people normally call me in day-to-day life, Jackass is an infamous American TV show where the cast carry out a whole range of crazy pranks and stunts for the name of entertainment. Most of the controversies surrounding Jackass is normally to do with one of the crazy things they do on screen. However, today's very controversial topic is the time that Jackass got sued for the name Jackass. Hello! Welcome to Brain Spill, the laziest show on the internet. My name is Tank, and Jackass will always be the show that has perfectly cemented itself into pop culture, being truly iconic and unique for its time, but equally crazy in its execution. Most things you assume that can't be on TV is probably in this show, and many of the acts they do are either outright dangerous or absolutely disgusting, and part of you wants to look away in horror, but a little part of you just wants to keep watching. The show, running since the year 2000 on MTV, has become infamous for dangerous behaviour and stunts carried out, drawing attention from all sides and making the show pretty infamous. Despite Jackass being cancelled in 2002, it went on to have success in various feature films and big budget productions, propelling the cast of the show into stardom, and right under the spotlight of criticism. The most unlikely criticism, however, was the choice of name, Jackass. This arose when a Montana man named Bob Kraft legally changed his name in 1997, 3 years before the show originally aired, to, you guessed it, Jackass. He did this in order to raise awareness on the dangerous driving that can occur if intoxicated, due to the fact that both his friend and his brother had died in a car accident in 1990. In addition to this, he even created a cartoon character to try and drive the point home to say that driving whilst drunk is bad. And whilst this is a noble cause in itself, I tried to find a picture online just so I could show you what the cartoon character was, but honestly, the internet had nothing. I couldn't find a picture of this cartoon character at all, which makes the next thing a little bit more unbelievable. He saw the show and decided that the name was plagiarizing his name, even though nobody seems to have heard of him or his creations. So what does Jackass do? And no, I don't mean the show Jackass, I mean Jackass as in the guy called Jackass. Well, he decides to sue the parent company of MTV, Viacom, for $10 million for plagiarism of his name. He claimed the following: I strongly feel that the defendants plagiarized trademark and copyright infringement on my legal name, Jackass, and the cartoon character, Andy Ass. I feel the defendants are liable for injury to a reputation I've built and defamation of character I have created. Therefore, I, Jackass, pray this court will punish the defendants to the maximum the law allows, and that damages are no less than $10 million for infringing on my legal name and the cartoon character Andy Ass. Surely, a man named Jackass didn't feel like his reputation was tarnished from a group of people that punched themselves in the balls, set fireworks off in their parents' houses, and dived into a pool of poo. No, I can't think of any reason why that would be the case. Also, you can tell that he wrote this himself, as it just doesn't read right, to punish them for $10 million. A cartoon character that nobody's ever heard of, it's pretty clear that the 10,000 may have been a bit overinflated. And well, it seems like he also represented himself in this suit, so let's see how well this goes. Jackass, the man, let's just call him Ass for short, and I'm not saying that as a derogatory term, that is literally his surname, so Ass was asked why he didn't file his lawsuit at an earlier date, because the show, Jackass, had already been on TV for 2 years before he did this, so they wanted to know why he waited this long. His answer was that he wasn't able to find an attorney who would represent him in court, which, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. I can just imagine this happening. Okay, so you're telling me that you want to take a lawsuit against MTV for plagiarism. On what basis is that for, sir? Yes, for plagiarism. That's my name. Mr. Ass, first name Jack. Jackass? As in the TV show? Yes, my name is Jackass. They stole my name and have ruined my reputation, and I demand retribution of $10 million. Leave. Get out of my office. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty hard to justify $10 million, especially when your name is Jackass. As a matter of fact, he went on to say the following: "I couldn't find an attorney. Listen, lawyers are not just going to pipe up. They're not going to say they don't have courage. They give me lame excuses. One is too busy, they won't do it on contingency. Some say that I may have a case and they want to look deeper, then they don't call back. Anyone can do it. You'd be surprised. It's an educational process. You do some research and there's some rules you have to learn." Well, that's one way of putting it. So he decided to represent himself and went to court and sued them for using his name. Viacom initially made no public comment on the suit, but Johnny Knoxville, one of the cast in the show itself, commented on this, saying, "What do I care? I can't wait to get served the papers. What could be more American than just suing the living shit out of someone for no reason at all?" He makes a good point. It sounds like that is the American dream, just being able to sue whoever the hell you want. And well, it went to court, and I'm going to let you take a moment to place your bets as to who won. Was it Jackass the TV show, or the man named Jackass? And you know what, if you're feeling adventurous, why not put it in the comments what you think. Who won this bet? To be perfectly honest, you probably don't need to, because it's pretty obvious that no, he didn't win. It transpired that the true purpose behind the suit was that he was creating websites at the time with information on the dangers of drink driving. But the popularity and the crazy antics of the crew on the show would likely overshadow his work. His suit was ultimately dismissed, but if he was worried that the show's popularity would outshine his work, suing them and making it public is a good way of getting your name on the map, win or lose. So yeah, as you might have imagined, this suit didn't really go anywhere. However, he had his day in court, he was able to stand up for what he believed in, and did what any true-blooded American would do. As Johnny Knoxville said, to sue the living shit out of anyone you want. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to be notified as soon as I upload my next video, be sure to hit the bell button. And if you've got any ideas for what topics you'd like me to discuss next, let me know down in the comments below. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description. Right, I'm going to go change my name, and if I play my cards right, in about 4 or 5 years time, I might be able to sue a big media corporation for use of my name, but I've just got to pick out the right one. I'll have a little bit of a think about that one. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Fantastic.